All right, we are just doing the Shut Up and Do Your Job podcast or check in, whatever you want to call it. Um, about 15 days ago, we had somebody pretty close to us test positive for COVID, which will be the first person I know personally that tested positive for it. That stuff is kind of exploding around here. So, under the advice of my doctors, my main doctor, was told to kind of stay at home, stay away from everybody, try not to get into much of anything. I've been washing my hands like crazy, and I didn't want to get into the music room or touch the computers or machines or anything. I haven't even touched any of my guitars or anything for about 2 weeks now. I got my test back, tested negative. They think I've just got a cold. I've got some runny nose, a little bit of a sore throat, but I don't have a temperature. Jamie's fine. Everybody on the Ear Candy crew's fine. Everybody came back negative, so starting tomorrow morning, I'm going to be back in the building, and I've got about 300 emails to answer here and about 40 text messages. So if you've reached out to us and haven't heard back from us, you should by the end of tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. Apologize for the delay. We just took some extra precautions to make sure that when we could come back, everything would be clean and safe, and everything that we are shipping out would also be clean and safe to handle. Speaking of which, we are still doing the medical and food grade. It's like a blue tinted heat shrink wrap process, and when we're building and packing things, we are washing hands. We are constantly kind of cleaning surfaces with rubbing alcohol and washing our hands. We're wearing masks and doing the social distancing thing even inside the building, even though we've tested negative for anything. We're just taking extra precautions. So when you get the stuff that we're shipping you, as long as it's inside which everything will be, either the light blue tinted heat shrink wrap for smaller stuff or the green shrink wrap that's wrapped, everything inside of those shrink wrap materials are safe and clean and ready for immediate use. So just open whatever carefully, discard it, and then get to the stuff that's wrapped up inside of the shrink wrap, the heat shrink, and you're good to go. You don't have nothing to worry about. So that everything that's been kind of in limbo to ship, we'll start shipping out tomorrow afternoon. Everybody that's been waiting should have a tracking number. Probably by 7, 8, maybe even as late as 9 o'clock Central Time tomorrow. I've got a lot of stuff to get messaged back out to people. You may get a redundant amount of emails, like from your order through the website, through the system, and then directly from the music at earcandy.com, which is the email you may please feel free to use to message us directly. You don't have to use that contact us form. That thing's kind of a pain in the butt. But also the phone number published for the new building it is not working again. So we have been back and forth with Comcast on that. We're kind of at our wits' end on that. So just for the meantime, please feel free to use 219-252-7342. Don't leave a voicemail if you can. If nobody answers that, shoot it a text message. And because we're going to have a lot of machines running, and there will be times where we won't hear that phone ring. As far as the other phone, we're kind of fed up with the Xfinity Comcast experience. When it works awesome. It's super fast, but the Frontier.net building is a totally different company. They're like 2 buildings to the west of ours, and they said they can offer a seamless service that's not going in and out. So they're going to be hooking us up here tomorrow or Wednesday morning, and we'll have that other number back up unless they require a different phone number to be issued, which I'm hoping they don't. But they might, since it's a different service, and the first number is like one of the Comcast cloud numbers or something like that. I don't understand how that works, but either way, we'll have the building number back up here in a few days. And in the meantime, again, the 219-252-7342 is a great number to use. That's actually one of our personal cell phone numbers. So during the day it will be on. It may get put on Do Not Disturb after 6 or 7, so a person can get some rest and get back up early the following day and get right back at things. So anyway, we're all safe, luckily, thank goodness. Chicago has already started their mandatory stay-at-home stuff, and Michigan starts Wednesday. If Indiana starts doing that mess, we will still be operational. We'll be cut back down to just me and Jamie and my wife being in the building, but that's, we did it for years before we got this new big building, and so it will slow things down a little bit, but it is what it is. But we will be operational even if they do start this mandatory shutdown, lockdown thing again. So we really appreciate the patience. We are getting stuff out. There's a lot of stuff that's done and sitting there. It's just waiting to get shrink wrapped and picked up, which will be tomorrow. And I will get one of us will get tracking numbers to everybody. So in the meantime, we hope everybody's staying safe and well, and we're looking forward to the Thanksgiving holiday. I'm scraping some stuff together for a radio show. It just depends on what our Governor Holcomb, decides to do with public venues, whether or not there'll be any of the comedian stuff on there from the comedy club down the street. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping they don't shut everything down again, but you never know. As of right now, they have not. They are asking people to stay at home for the holiday, and all the bars and restaurants and stuff have been kind of shifted over to, they have to close at 10, and they're asking everybody that's running that stuff to start doing carry out only again. Yeah, so here we go again with this stuff, right? But we'll get through it, and it'll I think honestly, I do kind of see some mandatory lockdowns coming, but I think when they're over, hopefully these vaccines will be available to those who need it the most, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not real big into the conspiracy theories about the one that's going to be available first. Why is it frozen below whatever Fahrenheit? And I don't know. I've got one of the absolute best endocrinologists in the Midwest, actually. He's really hard to get into, but he's been doing this stuff for like 40 years. He knows all about immune systems and viruses and diabetes and thyroid issues, and just the guy's a genius. And he said that if it is FDA approved, it will be a reliable vaccination, and so I'll be like the first in line to get it, just so I don't have to worry about this stuff on the finite degree that we have been here lately. So hopefully that will happen soon. So anyway, everybody, please stay safe. Again, questions, whatever, music@earcandy.com, and 219-252-7342 until we get our other number fixed with frontier.net. All right, thanks, you guys. Have a nice day, and I will be back, if with not a radio show, on earcandyradio.com with another one of the Shut Up and Do Your Job updates. Have a good one.